Our flight's delayed till tomorrow.
Are you kidding me? Recent event updates. Their flight will no longer be landing at 9:42 p.m., which means that when they land in North Carolina at 7:59, they no longer have to jump on a plane at 8:10. They do not have 11 minutes anymore to get on the next flight. Have to worry about getting on a plane until 1:24 p.m. tomorrow. And our flight's been canceled, and so we're gonna be driving to Dayton, Ohio. I think it's an 8-hour drive or something like that, but we're gonna make it on time.
The crazy part is they get mad when you ask them to strip search you. Like, what the f? Like, maybe I just want to be touched.
All right, we've got 7 hours and 11 minutes.
7 hours, the 455 miles.
1 minute away.
1 minute away. We're going to be coming to the hotel. No one will be at the front desk. We won't be able to get in. We have to get up in an hour to start all our stuff. Loads of fun. Those people.
Those people. What do you mean by those people?
What do you mean by you people?
You people.
You people.
Use. Oh, we're doing it in the pool?
Doing it.
Poolside movies tonight?
Poolside movie.
Poolside.
Oh, in here.
Oh, that's it.
We're all gonna huddle around
So we're gonna go find out where we're doing the movie tonight. Oh, there it is. Crikey. Crikey. Wow.
Hello.
Hello, Governor. Hey. She finally decided to join us. Oh wait, there's gonna be a projector, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I was gonna say that TV is gonna be a little hard to see.
We're watching it on my new iPhone. Do you know who these two guys are? These two guys are the ones who created the Conjuring 1, Conjuring 2, all those. So, yeah, big horror film.
So for the movie,
I feel like I'm short talking.
are you going to the airport and getting anything? Or are you here?
He's here. Well, I have to be here to talk about the movie, right?
Okay,
So
yeah.
somebody else has to go to the
I'm
airport.
just gonna see if we can get the bags just brought over here.
Okay,
Didn't get that one.
Jason died.
Almost.
We're here at the center.
At the Nutter Butter.
The Nutter Butter Center. The Nutter Center.
The Nutter Center. What's going on here?
Wasn't there, so I was like,
I got Wow.
Hey, Eddie. How are you? Good to see you make it.
Hey, how you doing?
you made it! Oh my God. I was wondering.
It was a long drive, but it was all good. All working.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow. Or the ride tonight.
Yes.
That's gonna be a good one.
Oh wait, that's Mike Miranda.
Mike Miranda.
Let's see, how was your trip? Not as funny as my
Only
trip.
4 delays, but no cancellations.
Right? Hey, we just drove 8 hours. So
How you doing?
planes, trains, automobiles.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever it takes to
Whatever
get
it
here.
takes. Hey, have you met Eddie Fiola?
Last year I did.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Last year you made me hold your phone and your sunglasses.
Just hang on to this.
Be a picture of you and Stash. Bradbury.
Oh.
Is everything okay, or is he just not making it?
He's our mascot. Airport, and my phone went bing. Your flight's been delayed. I was like, oh, all right.
Well, at least I won't be late.
I pull up to the airport, bing. Your flight's been delayed again. I got in the airport, bing. Your flight's been delayed. 4 delays.
Yeah.
And so finally,
was
so
your
that
connector
was a 3-beer airport stop.
Yeah.
So then I flew to Chicago, and now instead of having a 45-minute layover, I had a 4-hour layover. That's a 4-beer layover.
Yeah.
So by the time I got here, I didn't care about dinner anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Had a good time. It was a good travel day. Yeah, man, we're here with Eddie Fiola and Mike Miranda. Dude, can you believe it? We went from a prison release program to Torker. It was fantastic. I mean, I can't believe, especially you, Eddie, with your, but hey, it's great to be on the team. And Bill, thanks for giving us the shot to do it all again.
All over again. I'm trying to remember how I got my first frame, and I think it was through Max Leathers that they were real good friends with Torker, and they were able to give me a frame. I had forks from Jeff Botima, and it was like a kid in a candy store getting a bike for free. I mean, it was something that I could only have dreamt about back then.
Well, I know for me, I was involved with Torker because of Tommy Brackens. We were, we had both moved in together. We were fresh out of our parents' house, and just two young kids, and we had this opportunity to both ride for the same team. So being twin brothers and teammates was fantastic. And the Johnson family just made us feel like family. It was great. And we both did well on the bikes. And then to do it all over again now, Eddie, how great is that?
It's awesome. Being able to see this frame with the quality that it was made with, the welds that are just dimes and just stacked perfectly.
The Johnson family, they came from the aerospace industry, so they were used to making things at the absolute highest level. So that transferred right into the way they made Torker BMX frames. And Bill has not let that slip 1 second. Those bikes he makes now are spot on, highest level quality, and they are show quality and race ready. And man, I tell you what, he's done a great job.
Yeah, the bike I put together, it took me a little bit of time putting it together, but it turned out so nice that I didn't want to take it apart and put it in a box to bring it here to this show. Unfortunately, I did take pictures of it. I posted it up online. You'll see it there. It's just a pretty looking bike. And it rides well too. So,
well, I'm still in the parts gathering phase. I mean, because this bike means so much to me, I want to make sure that the first time I build it, it's perfect.
Right, and it's not something you want to take apart. No, you can put it together one time and one time only, and that's where I was at. So that's why it's not here at the Nutter Center, the Buckeye Jam. So Mike Miranda, myself, we're here. We're having fun. Today is a setup day. We're just getting things lined up. Tonight is the Rad movie. We made sure we went to the theater and we set everything up so everything's in working order. Do not kick the cord. There's one cord that if you touch it or look at it funny, it stops all the sound.
Eddie knows I'm a cord kicker.
So don't forget, check it out, watch it. If you have time, if this thing gets posted before tomorrow, come out, see the show, buy some swag, get some autographs done, and talk to us. If you have a question, I tell everybody, if you have a question, you come to a place like this and you don't ask it, well then that's your fault, because I'm all about answering some questions.
Yeah, if you have a question about vintage BMX, you want a question about the movie Rad, you want a question about anything that's old BMX or classic BMX, you got two guys here that know pretty much what you need to know.
Yeah, so don't forget, have fun, ride BMX, butts on bikes. Scott Freeman, Skyway, old school BMX freestyle, and Gail Webb shows.
And Locomotion.
And yeah, oh wait, and the Vans team from way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rad Rider.
You're doing Torker now?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're both on tour,
We're Torker riders.
Okay.
right?
Very
So
cool.
one of our first bikes that we ever rode was a Torker.
Sweet. No, I know that. Yeah, I remember. Torker's back. I wanted one. Bad.
Because they're sold out. We got to wait for the next round.
Yeah. back in the day.
It was the bike to have in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted Torker because we had in my neighborhood the early 70s, the first 3 Torkers were in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool to have. And it was the dream bike then, and
Yeah.
who knew we'd end up with him later on?
No.
Wow, that bike's.
I wanted the
I have the
Torker,
same- I have the same wheels.
and then
Oh, those
The
wheels,
graphites?
Yeah.
and then Eddie came by the house one day. He
You
was-
get that cover shot. Right, it's embedded into my head.
How many covers do you have?
All of them.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
No, you weren't on a Torker when I met you. You were on Kuahara the first time I met you.
right.
You actually had just got on Kuahara temporarily.
Wow.
So there's B-Cross, Cream, BMX
That's a
Action,
Torker.
BMX Plus, Super BMX.
Hold on. That's a Torker.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the bike I'm trying to remake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got a couple covers.
Oh yeah, only a few. I like that one with you and RL. I've always liked that one.
It's gonna run out of battery.
Oh,
He's
you
gonna
have
squ-
all
He's
of
gonna
the
swipe
forward ones.
one too many.
Yes.
He's either gonna rub a hole in the screen or
That's-
swipe
that's
one
a
too
very-
many. You
that's a
guys are
very-
gonna see that rash.
Right?
How come you're not wearing pants? And what's that goat doing?
That's yeah. It's like go to do.
Is that peanut butter?
That's badass.
It's actually Nutella.
So this is what you're trying to remake it.
Oh, wait, let me see.
Can you
Look
name
at
them?
that. No.
That one. You got to be able to name that guy. That guy.
Oh, who is that?
Brian Faustino. Bud Bundy.
Oh,
You know who that guy is?
no.
Brian Austin Green from 90210.
I guess I didn't watch enough television.
Jeremy Miller, I think, is from Growing Pains. And that dude with long hair.
And who's that girl? Oh, you're awesome. My hero.
I know that guy.
Dang.
Hey, see how many watches I got? You know why?
Quick
Because I never
spins.
had enough time. Hey, Steve Van Doren, thank you so much for shipping some stuff out for our big Buckeye event here in Ohio at the Nutter Center. You've got all this van stuff to give away for people who are coming out to see us, and we're doing autographs and answering questions and Torker and Mike Miranda. It's cool. Hi, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Come on in.
How you doing?
Good, good. Hi. Good, good. We're meeting everybody coming in, right? We're doing the big YouTube stuff. We're making money. The face. The face. So, Dirty Fest. We just finished Dirty Fest, and we did some flatland, and somebody brought out a wedge ramp. We were thinking flatland, I'm not bringing helmets, we're not bringing safety gear, we're just gonna do a bunch of flat, but they brought this little wedge ramp. Not that a wedge ramp requires a helmet.
Apparently it does.
Apparently. Apparently. I over-rotated and went over the bars, and I got my hands out at the last second.
It was I thought it was a knockout.
It was I felt the hit. I stalled for a couple seconds, thinking, okay, now can I still see? Am I knocked out? I seen little Tweety birds come around, and no. If in fact, and I said this once before to somebody else, is that if it was a movie set and that had happened and I hit my head, I would have went to the makeup lady and she would have put makeup on it and would have done it again. So. You know, it wasn't.
You're okay.
I'm glad. But you know, at that very second,
that looks scary.
Yeah, at that very second, everybody around me became a doctor. Everyone had tape and band-aids around my head. Now I appreciate all the help that everyone gave me, but I took a couple band-aids and just made some steri strips out of it. Made it myself.
Last
You're
2
doing
years.
frame and fork. We're not real sure about completes right now. We're still working with somebody for the completes. So we have frame fork, bars, and we're also doing the torquer.
Dirt jumper.
The dirt chomper.
And aluminum now. Yeah, the DJ's aluminum with a tapered head tube now. So
Is that 2024?
yes.
Everything will be out in 2024?
I think we're calling them a 25 at this point by the time the release hits. But yeah, 24, 25.
Does that include your frame fork combos?
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
Okay.
former pro?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I
Can you
just.
tell us what colors? Or that's surprise?
At this
Or how
moment,
many colors?
At this moment, I think we're dropped on chrome and raw for right now.
Yeah.
And the colors are up in the air. And
The 26 is.
oh, the new 26, the aluminum with the tapered head.
Right. And the new, like I was explaining to somebody, I don't know if it was you or not, but we're getting rid of the mid-size bottom bracket, and we're going with the Euro bottom bracket because it's just easier to thread in. It's easier to put together. It's
The
I don't even.
backlash is better.
Well, not only the backlash. I mean, like you don't have to worry about spacing this thing out. You know, everything just tightens up, and you know,
You preload, everything is just smooth.
Okay, sounds good.
Are the jumpers complete bikes or frame and forks?
frame and fork. Whoa, frame.
Frame.
No fork. Yeah, yeah. But because now we're doing a tapered headset, it's more accessible for forks. A lot of the forks nowadays are only tapered and not a straight tube.
So we got the reprints. These are going to the VIPs, but you want to explain a little bit about what's going on here?
So these are what they call call sheets. And these call sheets are what each actor or stunt person gets the day before to tell you exactly what's going on the very next day. Or you would get it that day in the morning. And it would literally tell you, it would give you a map of where we're filming and where the base camp is and things like that. Like on this particular one, it is a Wednesday, September 4th, 1985. And we are at the local BMX park. So, and then Crew and Christian are walking their bikes down the street and things like that. These are all the actors that they need, and then all the stunt people that are being used, right? Crew's stunt double, and what time we have to show up in the morning. This is the call sheet. It tells you everything that we got. So we're going to be handing some of these out to some of these people, and it'll be, you know, something nobody's ever seen.
Oh, nice. That is freaking rad.
Yeah, we got that.
Squared away, man, wherever you want to put it.
Which we go from last. So, okay.
That's me. So this is Brian Blyther, myself, and Mike Dominguez is also in this. I know that. So those are 1 3/8 rims. 1 3/8, real skinny rims. The reason I ran these rims was because back in the day, the max tire pressure was 45 psi, and in these tires, you could go to 90. So,
What size bands are those?
7.5s. He did not make this trick. And at this point in time, Ronnie and I were both doing 540s, and it pissed me off that they kept his and they didn't use mine. So, yeah, he crashed.
Yeah, I think right there he knows he's not making it.
During the day, and as he throws out the newspapers, he nails his head on the top of this van like there's no tomorrow. Like almost knocks himself out. So this is like the 3rd or 4th time that we're filming this. And this is Bill as he's riding stiffly. Bill again, and this is me. Now that you see me, you can still recognize, yes, and Bill again. Now I have to get into his clothes, and now I'm going to do the jump and land on top of the car. So this is actually my first stunt where they actually had me fall off of the bike, where I usually get paid to ride my bike. Transition in this pool. There is no transition in this pool. This pool is squared out all the way around. We have Jose's backflip ramp at the bottom of this swimming pool so that I can do a jump in the 360. The very first time we tested out this 360 with newspapers in the bag, they all flew out. Every single one. So they glued and zip tied and did everything to keep the newspapers. So this is like the third or fourth time that I did it. Together, he comes in face-wise, then from the back, that's me. I jump up on top. They are going to switch back to the front where Bill is scared as hell sitting on this thing.
Oh, yeah. He looks just as relaxed as he is on the bike. Oh, yeah, that's just like him.
That looks I know that guy. You can completely see that it's a different person. So on this scene, what you guys don't see is that there's a couple cables connected to the fence. And right before Bill runs into the fence, two guys yank the fence out, so he's got to go underneath. She did not want to slap this kid. Like when she slapped him, she just barely hit him. And Hal goes, no, you really got to hit him. And she barely slapped him again, like 5 times in a row. Like the kid kept getting hit, really lightly. And so, no, like this, and he hit the kid. And so she wailed onto him the next time. So this is her actually doing it for like the 8th or 9th time. That's me. Just saying. Yay! That's me. Who put a place that there? Martin! And then that's Martin way up here, right there. That's Martin right there.
That's me right there.
Yeah! Now, Mike has some stories about this motorcycle.
So there's a real policeman, and then there's that gentleman. His name's H.B. Haggerty. He was a pro wrestler from way back in the day. And that motorcycle would sit on the set with the keys in it all the time. And if you're a guy like me with I have ADD in HD. So one day, after sitting there for a few days, I go, that thing's just sitting there. I bet it needs the tires rotated or something. So I put on my pants, my jersey, and my BMX helmet, and I actually just took it for a whole drive all around Calgary for the whole day. And when I came back, I got yelled at a lot. But you know what? That was maybe my best day on the set, was riding that thing all around.
Now it might not look all that scary, but that thing's only about a foot wide. And from that height, I've never done anything like that until they set it up going, can you come down this? Sure. But after watching some of these Red Bull, Rampage, yeah, this ain't nothing. But back in the day, 1985, that was scary. Look hard. Make it look like you're riding over these logs. Well, because they have sheets of plywood on top that I'm riding on. And from a couple scenes, you could actually see through and see the plywood. But I'm trying to make it look hard. And that is Jose Yanez, the first and only guy to do the first backflip on a BMX bike.
Who is currently in the hospital. He was hit by a car 3 weeks ago, riding a bicycle.
Did he backflip though?
He did not. He should have backflipped if he would have got out of the way, but he got hit.
I want to know how that pee stain happened. Or is that puke off the side? Just asking. Come down to Huntington Beach with Martin Aprio and myself, and he actually, in his 50s, learned how to do a surfer. So, yay! All right. So, the second time down this area, nothing was marked off, and we didn't know exactly what's going on and this and that. And so I head down what I thought was the exact same line I took the first time, and it wasn't. And there's this big, huge tree stump that was covered with trees, or covered with leaves, and I nailed it, went over the bars. And then I get hit by that guy, which I think is Richard Fleming.
The late Richard Fleming. Yep.
Yeah.
Good thing you had the hockey helmet on.
Right, full face helmet. I got knocked silly, so they stopped filming.
Yep.
We couple aspirin, do whatever. Then they had me lay down inside the bush and take off from there as the next scene. So this scene, they tried to explain what a sponsorship was about, and the movie itself was they had product placement, and they had Coke as one of their product placement things, and the wardrobe designer decided that he would make the Coke representative of a sponsorship rider. Well, it was a freaking onesie. And not one rider would get into it. Well, I'm not wearing that. I'm not wearing that. So the wardrobe guy, he wore it himself.
For instance, hi Derek.
I think Jerry wore that a lot.
So yes, this is my butt. Oh, I can legally say I got into her pants. So her first time around this tree, we said, okay, we need some speed, come around this tree, gain your speed, and then come around the tree. She just kept pedaling around the corner, and they're 180 cranks, and they touched the ground, and she went over the bars like you would not believe. This is the second take on this jump. The first take, we told the photographer, we're going to be up around here, and he had the camera here, and we went way out of the shot. Like he didn't know how high we were going to get. This is Martin doubling crew. There was ice on the top of this running river earlier that day. Iceberg freaking cold. Now, when I go, I don't know if I can pause it at the right time, but right about there is the wig. That turned out perfect.
Yeah, this is great. This has been great.
Was an RL more in the movie?
Why wasn't RL? I mean, everybody had.
RL wasn't in Canada.
Yeah.
Not everybody went to Canada. If you went to Canada, as a rider, if you went to Canada, your sponsor had to pay your way to get there and do it. It wasn't, we got paid food money, that was it. We got per diem.
Right, and in the hotel.
And the hotel, of course. Yeah. You got your accommodations, hotel, and a ride to wherever we were going that day.
Right, so I think only two of us, well, other than Pat Romano, but rider-wise, myself and...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No one was riding a Murray in the racers. No, right when you went down the hill, the forks would have went. Yeah, no.
Who put all you guys in? Like, who contacted all you guys to be in the movie? Who was in charge of pulling the talent in?
BMX Action Magazine contacted me. It was through the magazine. They didn't contact Hutch. Hutch would have said no.
Yeah. So, yeah, they had contacted me early on and told me that I was already hired. And they actually had to hire an actor that looked like me so that they can, do the movie. So, yeah, they hired me first, which is weird that they would hire a stunt guy before they hire an actor. So I now call him my stunt actor, or my acting double.
So how did they get all the, like Mongoose? I saw the Mongoose truck in it. I saw the GT, the old.
Right. So if you on a normal movie or a normal TV commercial, normally they would take any sponsors, anything out, and they Greek it out to where you can't tell what company that is. And for Mongoose to show up, or Hutch, or GT that sent in riders, and you're going to leave the name on there, that's advertisement for them. That's free advertisement. And for every time that video was rewound and shown again, that's just $1 that they make more, because everybody wanted one of those bikes. Yeah. So
what the sponsors say, like, because you were sponsored with GT and Hutch, you're right at Mongoose.
What'd they say about that?
Right, because I was doing the stunts, and it was a gray market, so I had to do the stunts. So I had to ride the Mongoose or the Murray or whatever bike that they had me on. They had 5 bikes that were all made up identical, and one was for the actor, one was for the camera crew to stick, the wagons on and things like that. And these bikes, I don't know where they ended up at, but I didn't get one, and I think Talia has one that I know of. So
There were 5 bikes, but there was only one Diet Coke onesie.
now you can find that.
That's what that onesie. Somebody would pay some money for it.
Right, and I think Martin actually has one rad shirt from that day. So my helmet I had left there, and I didn't really bring anything back from that trip. So yeah,
Your signature helmet,
the Mohawk helmet.
Where did that idea come from?
Where did the Mohawk helmet idea come from? The Mohawk idea came from a Hawaiian god, right? So the headdress of the Hawaiian god had the big feathers or the trim. It just looked mean. At the same time, stormtroopers were out, so the full face Mohawk helmet just wanted to look like a badass stormtrooper.
I was curious, did Robert Schwartzman and Vinegar Syndrome, after they re-released it, did they make their money back? And did they...
Yeah, so what's weird is that, Robert contacted me and asked me to help him promote this new, Blu-ray, 2K, whatever, 4K version of this movie. And I'm going, well, a little bit of kickback, I'll help you, you help me, we everybody makes money. And he didn't want to play that game. And so he did it on his own. And I didn't make any money, but every time I see it, it looks great. He did a great job. Not only did he take the stereo sound, but he put it into like a 7-point surround. He took all the colors and made it better. He made it crystal clear. He did a really good job on this whole thing. So, and I don't know how, but he got a rad day. Rad day. There's a rad day. So,
In Phoenix, I went to go see Isaac Irving from Big Bike BMX. Invited me to come down to Phoenix to watch it with his family, and we didn't know where. He goes, "Yeah, we should dress in costume." And he put on Facebook and Instagram that we were going to go in costume. So we showed up, and the theater had sold out one theater and then sold out a second theater. So there was 2 theaters sold out in Phoenix. And I would say 95% of the people had either a rad shirt on or complete costumes, and it was great. It was so fun.
yeah.
That was the 5th time I'd seen
This is the best time you've ever seen
it. This was by far.
Background.
Yep.
So you're spinning pretty good in the race and stuff. So was it maybe 42, 43, 16?
I'm pretty sure it was a 44-16, maybe a 43. I'm not real sure.
43.
But yeah, right. But during the race, and I'm racing against all these racers that I couldn't keep up. So if you could slow-mo this thing, you could see the BMX racers actually
A lot of coasting.
Yeah, a lot of coasting. Well,
Soft
pedaling with brakes on.
Soft pedaling, yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm slow.
The best rider there.
But I remember somebody asked me, well, hey, how come you don't race? Well, because I'm not very fast. And who are you going to remember? The guy that got first or the guy that did the 360 over the doubles?
Yep. True story.
At Orange all the time. So, questions? Anyone? Yes.
Was it true that you were at a rad viewing thing and Bill Allen didn't recognize you when you went up to him?
Yeah, during COVID, they had one of those outdoor movie theaters on a parking structure with a big inflatable screen. And another buddy of mine who works in the movie industry asked, we double dated with our wives and went to go see it. And there was another good thing is, I had told my wife, oh yeah, it's a costume party, everyone's dressing up. It was not a costume party. She could have killed me when she showed up. Anyway, we go and we watch it, and then Bill Allen was there, and he had a table selling stuff. And I said, oh, this is going to be fun. So I just put my head down, and I walked up, and I bought a picture. I paid money. I said, can you autograph it? And he didn't look up. He goes, yeah, I can. Who do I make it out to? I said, can you make it out to Hollywood Mike Miranda? And he looked up, and I go, gotcha. He still picked my $12 though. Whatever it was.
You had a question.
Yeah, I was curious, like Mongoose, like you think, why would they allow them to be like portrayed as the bad guys? I was wondering if you guys have any thoughts.
What's the #1 brand you remember from this movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's about keeping it in your head and thinking what name that you remember.
And they paid for that, right?
Yeah. Say it again?
Did Skip still own Mongoose?
Skip owned it at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, he's okay, and then he sold it after.
Yeah, all you know what's really funny to me is of the guys that on the top of the ramp, the 20 guys, I think probably 9 of them work in the bike industry, still work in the bike industry. Some of the people that you don't know, like
Why isn't Oro in it anywhere except the beginning?
Yeah, they just all the bike companies were called and said, hey, we're doing a BMX movie. Would you like your product to be in it? Would you like the product to be in it? Well, what's it take to be in it? Well, you're gonna have to ship your guys to Canada. You're gonna have to pay for a hotel. You're gonna have to pay for food. You're gonna have to do this. And at that point in time, I don't know if Bob was thinking, BMX movie, really? Or Bob at that point in time was in the process of making ET.
Or at that point in time, the team was on tour somewhere.
Yeah, so a lot of variables. What?
No, I said, oh, well, I got this new brake lever that's going to come out and make me millions.
Right, the 2-finger.
The hair trigger.
I think my
Anyone else? You always.
I'm over here. I don't know nothing about nothing. I didn't do it.
If you got the script or you got to the set and you said, this isn't possible, we have to switch it to something that we can do or something that realistic for writers?
I'm sure there was a couple of things that we had said that, you know, we wouldn't really do that, but they didn't care. So,
well, to answer your question, not everyone went down the hill.
Right.
Not everyone jumped the cliffhanger. They were just parts that guys couldn't do. It was beyond their comfort level.
Yeah.
How's that? Comfort level.
yeah, I remember when we were practicing on the hell track that we actually leaned a ladder up against the front of it, and we climbed the ladder up a couple feet and then did a 1 foot in. And then we get higher, we just got higher up and did 1 foot in. And so that's why you see me, is that I was just more comfortable about dropping in 1 footed than to roll in straight. Once we started filming, we got more and more practice where we felt more comfortable. But there's a couple shots where the camera's down low and we have to roll in where the camera is and not hit the camera. So to be pinpoint on where that is, and the next guy would have to come in at the same time. So it was practice and over and over and over, like that's not the very first shot that we shot.
And some people were more comfortable doing it than others.
Yeah.
Did people get knocked out?
Jose did.
One guy got his gun wrong.
Yeah.
When that's not a sound effect. When you hear the frame hit his helmet.
Yeah.
Bang! That was.
Yeah, during the qualifying scene, yeah, I definitely had my.
I think it was a broken nose, a broken ankle.
I heard a thumb and a concussion.
I had my ass chewed out quite a bit. Ooh, I was in trouble all the time.
Did they consult you guys that dropping at all? Did they purposely build it that steep? Could they have built it a little bit more mellow? I mean,
right. So they wanted something that nobody else had. There was there's no way anybody's going to go down this. Let's build it. That's what they wanted. That's exactly what Hal Needham wanted to do is something that nobody did. And speaking of what nobody did, like I said, it was filmed in Canada. There was one day where, you know, it's 85 degrees and the next day it's 62 or 20 with snow on the ground. It had rained and the whole track was wet. Hal knew somebody with a helicopter. Had this guy fly in and hover over the track.
That's how they drive the track.
He drive the track. Yeah. What else?
Since Hal was a stuntman, did he put any pressure on to when you guys were able to have them to do things? Did he start putting pressure on?
Not really, because it was like, this was our expertise, this is what we did, and if we had to crash a car, I'm sure that's what he would have, hey, you gotta do it this way, hey, I need it faster, hey, I need more turnovers, or things like that. But because this was our expertise, and he knew that we knew what we were doing, he would ask, well, can you do it? And if you can't, let's shoot it this way. And like with Bart,
he knew we didn't need an airbag. Cardboard boxes were good enough.
Yeah, just like when Bart Connor showed up on set with a set of crutches with a leg that couldn't move. He says, yeah, we'll just shoot it like this. Well, this way, and he didn't care. He didn't really, it didn't matter what happened, good or bad, we made it work. So.
Did he, the multi-lap race, did he ever say, like, I don't care that doesn't happen in real life? Or?
Yep. Or how about racing in the park?
Yeah.
We're like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, and at this point in time, there was no one pedal starts in a flat area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Personal question. So
9 inches.
Commando.
This movie is what caused me to buy a BMX bike when I was a kid, and I still have that bike to this day. What's your first BMX bikes, and do you still have them?
My first BMX bike, depends what you call a BMX bike, right? I raced a Schwinn Stingray.
Had the same thing.
1976, and it was my cousin's. She had outgrown it. So,
makes sense.
I had motorcycle handlebars on it. Yeah. And a banana seat in the first race. The second seat I had a one-man seat on it. That was my first BMX race.
Yeah, my
first
bike
bike I raced on.
Pretty much the same thing. I had a Schwinn Stingray that had the banana seat and the big ape hanger bars, and took the ape hangers off and put box bars on, single seat, motorcycle mud flap with the rubber mud flap in the front with the plastic tank. I wanted a motorcycle. I didn't want a bicycle. I wanted to race motorcycles.
Yeah.
I do not. No way. No, not.
I bent mine, so I threw it.
Yeah.
Then I mowed lawns and did everything else I could, saving money up, and I bought my first real BMX. I bought my first BMX frame, which was a 1976 Mongoose, which had no brake brakes, so it was coaster brake only. There was no option, and that was my first bike. I don't have that one because it got stolen from the library, but I just purchased another frame just like it from the police auction. I'm here to buy parts, by the way. If anyone's got some parts here.
I got a real quick announcement. I don't know if any of you are here for your first time, but if you are, here's a little bit of a lowdown. When we leave here, we're going to convene at a place called Carillon Park, about 3 miles south of here. And that's where we're going to meet for our ride out. And then there's a big tall bell tower, and it'll chime every hour. And when it chimes 8 o'clock, that's when we're going to start our ride. And we're going to ride into downtown Dayton, convene again at the Dayton Dragons Stadium courtyard, if you will, and we'll rest, chill, photo opportunity, and socialize a little bit, and then we'll head back. And then once we get back, then we're back to the hotel. Most of you are staying here anyway. As always, every year, this hotel is very accommodating for us. And the bar usually closes at 9 o'clock. Lame. Since we bring such much business to them, they allow us to stay open. Yay! I just want to let everybody know that the bar stays open for us. So.
How late?
I would say maybe 12, 1, but yeah,
I'll allow it.
And they, like I said, they're going out of their way to help us
To make money. Got it.
So, was this entertaining for you guys for this showing? Have you learned anything about the movie you didn't know before? Oh, yeah. All right, good.
There I am.
Miranda Goes Commando, which is the name of his next movie.
It's 82. It's a garment industry scam. Jamie and Alan, thank you guys.
Chance over there. Get over there, boy.
Watch the cord! Thank you, buddy. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Will there be a Rad 2?
Needs to be.
Yeah, it would be called Too Rad.
I would love to be Duke Best.
I just want to be the dad, not the mom.
Why? So you can drink on set?
Yeah.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Local guy Pat.
Yeah.
Great to finally meet you. Great stories behind the scenes.
All right.
Really good entertainment. I had no idea there was so much behind that.
Okay.
Also, you want to hold it or take a picture?
Coming to the right now, right?
It's different when I
seen you again, bro.
Yeah.
Seen years ago, man.
Yeah, right. You guys coming to Woodward?
What, West?
Yes.
When?
It's in September, actually.
Oh, they're moving it up, right? Yeah.
Not
Like
around.
6 months difference. Right.
It just so happened to be on my birthday.
60.
Hey, you guys have been over there the whole time.
Wait a minute.
Yourself would be present.
Does that mean that you're doing a backflip for your birthday?
I will be the oldest person to do a backflip on a bicycle.
Into the foam, I hope.
No foam. Well, eventually, first couple in the foam.
No, bag. There's no more foam. But yeah.
Oh, good. Bags
Yeah.
are better. Bags are way better.
Yeah.
Good.
Right
out of a bag.
Yeah, right. So and then the resi, then to
there you go.
Then to the wood.
Then the P mattress.
P mattress.
Yeah, three or four P mattresses.
Damn, well, we can only get new mattresses, so if everybody could help out and key on the mattress for Eddie's birthday.
Perfect. Because the brake pads were almost the same compound as the rim, and so it didn't break, it didn't stop. The other thing is that we had, the MX 1000 calipers, and because it was a side pull, you couldn't get the power to grip. So the combination of these pads on a 990, it's almost too much.
Yeah, like if I'm running pretty fast and if I grab the front brakes, I'm going over.
Yeah.
Now, I see you in a video like Coca-Cola on
I
your
have,
rim.
on rims that don't work, or brake pads that have been old, or shinies. Sometimes they'll get shiny on the inside and they just don't work. So there's a couple different ways of taking them off and then sanding them down, or if you're in a pinch, taking something sticky and putting them on the rims. And I've gotten to a point where sometimes Coke is too sticky and too sugary, and you pull the brakes and they stay on. Like you just sit there.
Yeah. Kind of professional. Yeah.
But see, as somebody was asking me, he says like, well, how do I get into it? And what do I got to do? I'm going, everything's small. It's small. So the only thing I did different on my bike here is that this cable went to this side.
Okay.
And this cable goes to this side. So if you think about it, where your pivot point is here, pulling straight isn't the optimal. Pulling this way is optimal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's going to rub on the frame, it's going to scratch the frame, but if you want the brakes to work even better, if you cross them and then when they pull in that angle. I mean, it's just...
line up.
Yep. Yeah, and so this is a Tuflo 2, and this is a Tuflo 1. And the reason we had to do that is because in order to get the small sprocket, The Tough Roll 1 has a cob. The Tough Roll 2 has the flange. Right.
Okay.
So this is the only way you can get a 9-tooth sprocket on this because it's all internal.
Okay.
Where the Tough Roll 2 with the Tough Roll 2, the only thing that'll fit is a 16 sprocket. So that's where you have to run the 44-16. 44-16 is the same thing as the 25-9.
And what's that front right there on that?
25.
So that's pretty much the same ratio that
Yeah.
you're saying. Okay.
When Dave Norwood came up, he wrote that too.
Oh. See, it's all rubbing off from Dave. I can't really actually ride. Oh, Jesus. I like this trick.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Is that it?
That's it?
That was it.
Gotta get used to it. You got 7 miles.
I got 7 miles.
You got 7 miles right on that thing.
That's the one flatland trick that you can do and touch the ground. They don't take points off you. You can do that from the front wheel. Good sunglasses.
Not very cool. He should be. He's got it down pretty packed, so. We're gonna ride backwards.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah! It's birdie.
Man, that's almost too pretty to ride. But I'm gonna ride it.
Let's do it.
No, it ain't. He's so foolish. No memorial ride.
thing is that when you put this gyro together, make sure that this tab touches this tab. Because right now you're maxed out. Here. That's why they don't work.
Yeah, I had a guy already look at him. So.
All right. Well, there's a way I can.
Dude.
Look at how many people there are. All riding BMX bikes.
Thoughts on the ride so far?
Look, thoughts. The thoughts are looking how many people are here on BMX bikes that, you know, not one accident, not one complaint, not one pain in the ass person. Everyone's gathered here because we're having fun, and all because of BMX. And then there's this guy.
Not one accident.
Oh,
leave it to you.
Did you go down?
Yeah.
Gary Pollock. Yeah.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
Oh.
Don't fall.
Good job. Good job, Steve. Now remember, combined, we're over 1,000 years old.
And how many broken bones?
All of them.
All the bones.
It's like, I want to try something, but I don't know if I should try something, because I don't know if the bike is not my bike.
He usually likes
So yeah, so that's... Yeah, Jamie! Okay. Out in the middle, Jamie. 50,000 people are watching. And what's your
There's a waiting period.
This is going to be so
application.
hard. This is going to be so hard.
But it's short. To go,
Show him how it's done, Eddie.
I'm sorry, you guys. Camera died on the ride out. We got halfway through the ride out, missed the halfway point. Eddie did perform. He threw away a lot of free van stuff. It was a really good time, really good ride out. It did get dark. Some cars almost hit us. We had a group of about 400 people and cars were not stopping. It got a little dangerous at the end, but by far the best ride out we've ever been on. Mike Miranda, he even said it, best ride out ever. So now we got back to the hotel. We went to the bar. They stayed open extra late just for us. We got a little hungry. We got Taco Bell left over from last night. So we heated it up real quick, and we're gonna go bring it to Mr. Fiola himself because he's hungry.
The king is hungry.
The king is hungry.
So we're bringing him Taco Bell, reheated Taco Bell. That's what you get when you're the king. You don't get a fresh steak or a nice cooked burger. You get reheated Taco Bell that's lukewarm at best. That's what you get.
So it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna go down to the bar. We're gonna eat. We're gonna introduce you guys to some really cool people, some really cool riders, and see what they have to say about this all.
Sorry.
Did you get it? I got it. I think they're a little mad.
Hey, what's going on here, man?
Hey.
We're doing stuff.
Yeah.
We're doing so we just got yelled at.
We just got yelled at for being loud.
Too loud.
Too loud. If it's too loud, you're too old. Where are you trying to go?
Yeah.
The hell are you doing?
Right there, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not from Dayton.
Me neither.
Us either.
You got some California, ain't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen you with the videos with Eddie.
Yep. That's our film guy right there. You're on the video right now.
He's video right here. Yep. Yeah, we just got yelled at by Miss 500 there.
No, boy.
Whoever's in room 500.
You're being really loud right outside our door. I'm not right out. You want to see what right outside your door is?
Oh, dude.
Put fucking earplugs in.
How about it? Can I come in? Can I?
This is room number 4.
This is 4.
This place closes.
Number
when the
4.
sun goes down.
Man, how you doing? Did you go on the ride out? Did you end up going?
I just went and practiced on my stuff. They
Dude,
got
7 miles.
Shit,
It felt like we
I went to
rode 1
dinner.
mile.
Fuck all y'all. I went have nice steaks and shrimp.
Hey, Gary Pollock, the greatest rider I know. What's BMX?
A great lifestyle.
Call him number 10. In one word, what is to you BMX?
Community.
My man.
Yeah.
My man. Hey, by the way, you killed it today on the show. Dude, you were fucking golden on it. Oh my gosh.
I hadn't done a trick since January before tonight.
So, in one word, describe BMX.
Rejuvenating.
For you, hell yeah, dude. You were fucking 18 out there today.
Right.
Stoney, my man.
My man.
In one word.
I gotta no. You tell me one word. I want to know. No.
In one word.
One word.
Describe BMX.
BMX. One word. Diversification.
I can't even spell that.
What'd you say? Diversification. It was from the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
I gotta pass up that opportunity.
They, them. Hey.
They, them.
In one word, describe BMX.
Community. Community.
Love it, brother.
Mike.
In one word, describe BMX.
Red. Red. Like radical?
Mike, okay, wait, I want to do it again. I messed up.
No, yours is the best.
No, I can do it.
Hey, in one word, describe BMX.
Fun.
Yes! Stoney. Diversification. I can't spell it, but it was great.
All right. One more time.
One word.
One word. One word what?
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't like the word. Here we go.
Tam.
Yes.
You have BMX in your blood, and you are a modern day racer and a kick-ass racer. In one word, describe to me, what is BMX?
Fun.
Fantastic. In one word, describe BMX.
Friends and friends.
Exactly right.
What's up, buddy?
Oh my God.
How are you?
In one word, can you describe BMX?
BMX? Rad.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Best answer ever.
Yeah.
Scotty
And this,
Freeman.
but this guy, not so
Scotty
much.
Freeman.
Mike Miranda, not so much.
I mean, freestyle legend. Tell me, in one word, describe BMX.
Describe BMX in one word?
One word.
One word? No, I'm not going to do it. Whoa, I'm not going to do it. You know why?
That's 4 words. One word. Scotty Freeman. Scotty Freeman. I mean, Skyway freestyle legend. Describe BMX, what it is to you, in one word.
Fallacy. It's a big fallacy.
Wow. I mean,
everything you see today in BMX is a giant fallacy. Because what you're going to see in 5 years is going to be totally different. Totally different. On every level. And you know what? You know it. You know it.
Fallacy.
Because you've seen it. Today is a big fallacy.
You mean it's all fake?
Yeah. No. Yes. What you think is happening right now, double, triple tailwhip backflips in 3 years from now, totally different. Today's irrelevant. It's a fallacy.
So what you're saying is, when you were on
said
Skyway,
one word.
when you were
one word.
So when you were on Skyway.
Keep going.
I don't know.
Camera's rolling.
When you were on Skyway,
You have to.
one word was tail whip, but you said no, it's fallacy.
Fallacy. Because everything's irrelevant. Tomorrow will be a whole new thing.
I think this may be the deepest answer I've ever heard.
Maybe.
I agree with you, by the way.
Oh boy.
Brothers, my brothers in BMX, I have a question for you all.
Yes.
In one word, what is BMX?
Freedom.
I would say freedom.
Say it again?
Freedom.
Why?
Because when I had a bike, I grew up with 5 brothers, and
once I had a bike, I could go do whatever I wanted. I could go where I wanted, and I could go as fast as I wanted, and I could go hang out with my buddies, and we could go do what we wanted, and that was freedom to me.
Amen.
I would have to agree with him.
Right on point. We all grew up together, same spot. Yep.
Wes, my man. What's up? In one word, what is BMX? Bitches. God. Let me tell you a story later on. Hey, Hollywood. So I am 30 days in to my BMX career.
That's me.
And I mean career. Brother, tell me what, in your words, one word, what is BMX?
Balance.
And balance is like life, and what does balance mean to you?
Keeping your head above water. No.
Amen. No, that's perfect.
No, seriously.
That is perfect.
Seriously.
That is perfect.
Hey, this is what I've learned in my 30 days of flatland. You know, you have to be disciplined, mentally strong, because I go out and I practice trick. I failed probably 600 times doing one trick. And I've never, in any other thing in my life that I've done where I failed that many times and was still encouraged to get back up to do it.
Amen.
Like I failed a tailwhip 600 times. Like I counted, and I kept recording it, watching it, and finally the one time I did land it, I wasn't able to land it again for like 30 more days. But I felt the joy. I called him right after I landed. I was like, yo, I just did something that I haven't done in like 600 or 700 tries. So discipline, commitment, and practice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still failing. And I'm still failing, but I've never been in something that I like to. I enjoy failing, but failing has been encouraging. You know what I'm saying? Failed attempts.
The message there is, I've enjoyed failing.
I ain't gonna quit.
Yes!
I ain't gonna quit. I'm gonna keep it going. I told him, I'm going to.
That was right on.
Hey, it's on my bucket list.
That was real, unscripted. I mean,
no, for real.
That was a great message, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How we doing?
Oh, I'm good, man.
Toad, out of Cincinnati.
What's your name?
I go by Toad.
Toad?
Frog, yeah, so.
Hey, Toad.
Yeah, how we doing?
From Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
In one word, what is, to you, what's BMX?
Fun. That's it. I mean.
Man, that is the message.
I'm Scott, out of Chicago.
Scott. Hey, Scott. To you, what is BMX? In one word.
Youth.
God, that's the truth. Man, that is the truth.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey,
baby
brother.
pop.
All the way from Boston. Tell me in one word, BMX.
Derelict.
Oh, accurate. Hey.
Yes?
I have one question for you.
Okay.
In one word, what is BMX?
Family.
That seems to be the overall answer, right? How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
How are you?
Hey, I have a question for you guys.
Fire away.
In one word, what is BMX?
Life.
Cardboard box. You know, I think with the kids. Sorry, space. That's all I can think of.
Oh my gosh, cardboard box.
It's 2 words. You feel
You can hyphen it.
No, there's no hyphen there. Word. What is BMX?
Expensive.
They bought the sex torkers.
Has she been talking to my wife? Right? In your word, what is BMX? You know what? I don't struggle with it. It's one word. It's brotherhood. Now,
Well, what about the girls?
Why brotherhood? Because in the world of BMX, we're a family. There's nobody that's outside of it. There's nobody that's lonely. You're all part of the family. You are in the brotherhood of BMX. And there are females in there too, but they're part of the brotherhood too. It's one big family. You're never alone.
And I have one last question for you. What does the words mustache daddy mean to you?
That girl I met in Dayton that one time in 1982.
Did she have the mustache, or did you have the mustache, or did you both have a mustache?
He asked what mustache daddy was. It's
called the landing strip, okay?
You know, Jose
it was
did not shave his mustache.
It was like Velcro.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
I took a bunch of photos and took pictures of them.
Okay.
And I wanted her to just swipe through my film roll.
Okay.
So she's looking at it. I want to post this up on, either YouTube or whatever.
They're unseen.
When I was a kid and I had a paper route, all I wanted to do was buy a bike and do what he did.
On my wall.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that would be awesome if I could do half of what he did.
So this picture here was in Action Now.
Okay.
And the very next photo, actually, oh, look at that guy.
Hey.
He's pretty.
Hey, save some ladies for the rest of us.
Right?
Yeah, it's like a Lost Boys.
You guys know who this guy is? Look at that.
Cool, huh?
I got my mullet.
You should bring that back.
Definitely.
Bring it back. Cody.
So that is an actual picture from the movie Rad as I'm waiting on set as crew. Yep, another mullet, right? Hey, that was sexy back then.
I still like it.
All right, that's mountain bike action, electric mountain bike action. So this was so that's the normal air. That's my normal way of going for an air. Yeah, Botima forks, and that is a torquer that I'm on.
Now, I know you rode for Haro for one day.
That was, yeah.
But did you have the torquer for a while?
I had the torquer for a while.
Okay.
And now you're gonna, somebody asked me about covers on magazines. How many covers have you been on? Cover, 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 cover. I keep going. Cover.
There's more.
Cover, cover, cover.
So basically, you was on about every cover magazine.
I was on a lot of covers. And she's got to go back. She's got to actually see them. I am going to ask some questions, and they're simple questions. And the question is, ready? Yep, yep. So the question is, and it's a one-word answer. So it's going to be simple. When you think of Eddie Fiola, rad. Done. All right, next person. Next person. We're here with Scott Freeman. And the question is, one-word answer.
One-word answer.
One-word answer. When you think Eddie Fiola, what's your answer?
Eddie Fiola? What do I think?
One word.
One word. Oh my goodness. Pipeline?
Pipeline. One word.
Rockville.
Rockville BMX. Two words, but that works.
No, just Rockville.
Rockville. Rockville.
Rockville BMX.
Right.
We know.
Yeah. Rockville. All right. Good answer. Good answer. All right. We're doing a one word answer. What do you say? What do you say? One word answer, Eddie Fiola.
I mean, like now?
How would you describe
King.
King? One word.
Go rad.
Rad. So we got two rads. We got two rads, not one. So the same question, we're just walking around. And the question is, with a one-word answer, if someone said Eddie Fiola,
what would you say?
Living legend.
2 words. 2 words, but that
Okay, legend.
That, legend.
Yeah.
What works for me? That works for. We're gonna ask more people here. We're just going around the block. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Hang on. So 1 word answer. 1 word answer. When someone says Eddie Fiola.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Wow.
Large Ray.
Yeah.
1 word answer. Eddie Fiola.
Short. Love is in the air.
Really short.
That's 2 words.
Can you tell how tall he is? I'm as tall as Tom Cruise.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah.
You're better looking, but.
All right, Mike Miranda. 1 word answer.
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle. Pinnacle. Good answer. How you doing? I can't shake it right now. We're doing a 1 word answer.
Okay.
Oh boy.
1 word answer, and the question is, if someone said Eddie Fiola to you, what would be your 1 word answer?
Awesome.
Hack. I'm a hack.
Love you, buddy.
Perfect.
Love you.
All right, that works. That works. Okay, hang on.
We got each other out.
We got Kid, Fruman, and Mindy. And
What are we doing? What's going on?
it's a 1 word answer. The 1 word answer is when someone says Eddie Fiola, what would be your 1 word answer?
I can't do one. I can do 2 words. I can do 2
Effortless.
words. The 2 words is easy. Pornhub.
Okay, on that note.
Stuff online.
Okay.
I learned is like
It's a 1 word answer. 1 word. If somebody says to you, Eddie Fiola, what would be your 1 word answer?
Yeah. So I recently, normally I don't ask stuff.
Crash. So she seen me crash last week.
Recently.
Yeah, so it's stuck in her mind. So that's not normal. That's a what's the word I'm looking for? That's a unicorn because you never see it happen.
That one-time thing.
Yeah, one time. All right, crash. That's what works. All right, we're going around. No. Yes. No. 1 word answer. 1 word answer. If somebody said to you, Eddie Fiola.
King.
Yeah, I'd say the king. Yeah.
King. Thank you.
King's
Yeah.
2 words.
Yeah. King. All right. Here we go.
Eddie.
There we go. Wait.
What's up?
So it's a 1 word answer. 1 word answer. If anybody said to you, Eddie Fiola, what would your 1 word answer be?
Brad. The greatest.
Freestyle.
Without a doubt.
All right.
That's a good one.
All right, so we're at the Buckeye Jam and hanging out with everybody here at the bar. And we're trying to make money. All right. Do you have a 1 word answer for Eddie Fiola?
A 1 word answer?
1 word answer.
What kind of 1 word answer you need?
If someone said to you, Eddie Fiola,
Yeah?
what would your 1 word answer be? Right? It's a question. I get this all the time.
King of the skate parks?
So that's more than 1 word, right? Right?
Last year, you liked my hat so much, I told you I'd bring you one this year.
I got a new hat.
It's a Hell Track hat, too. Here you go, buddy.
Very cool. Thank you so much. I'm still filming. All right.
Don't lose it!
All right. We got a rad jersey here.
Crew Jones,
right? You'd never normally see 2 of us in the same spot at the same time.
Not since 1986.
Right? So the question I have is 1 word answer. 1 word if somebody said to you, Eddie Fiola.
Rockstar.
That's 1 star, yeah, right? What about you?
Kick ass.
Kick ass. All right. Thank you. All right. We're going to have fun tomorrow.
Right.
All right. The question is, and it's a one-word answer. If someone came to you and said, Eddie Fiola, what would your one-word answer be? One word.
Classy.
Classy, right? Got to start somewhere.
I would say class act, but
Yeah, classy. I like classy. Classy words. All right, we're going to talk to everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's a good word.
The word is
mayonnaise. Spread the word.
mayonnaise.
Miracle Whip or
Was it-
mayonnaise? No Miracle Whip.
Oh, yeah, I like Miracle Whip.
Hellman's. No, Hellman's mayo.
All right, so the question is, if somebody came to you and said Eddie Fiola, and you only had one word to say, what would you say?
Air.
Hair.
Air.
Oh, air. Air.
Air.
All right. All right. What do we got?
Okay.
One word answer. Eddie Fiola.
Brad.
Brad.
I want a second one though.
What's the second one?
King.
Okay.
King.
That works.
King.
Yep. All right. So we got Rad and King and Air.
And mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Usually.
Next time I make a sandwich, I'm gonna think Eddie Fiola.
So what's funny? Thank you.
Yeah, hanging off the edge a little bit. There you go.
Make it dangerous.
Right, yeah. He likes it dangerous.
Can you take my hat? Thank you. I got a new hat.
Want me to take your daughter's drink over the table?
Please.
There you go.
So normally when we do commercials or movies and people ask, what are you guys working on? Mayonnaise commercial. That's it. That's it. All right, that's what we do. All right, we're not leaving you guys behind here. Where are you guys at? Okay, look. One word answer. Eddie Fiola. What would your one word answer be?
Legend.
Legend. Works.
Freestyle.
Freestyle. Tomorrow's going to be rad. There's going to be a lot of riding, a lot of fun, a lot of hungover guys drinking, right? Everyone cheers. All right, cheers. To the Buckeye Jam that everyone's having fun at and is going to turn out right. So, all right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, I think that's it. Did we? No. All right. One word answer. Yeah. If someone said to you, what would be your one word answer for Eddie Fiola?
The greatest.
Oh, I like that. That works. Right? There's so many different ones. I'm just another guy that rides a bike and that has fun. So we're going on. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Look at that cash. Look at that cache of money. He just. His wife doesn't know anything about the cash.
What you got? All right. What's the question?
So the question is, if somebody came to you and said, Eddie Fiola, what would your one word answer be?
Ooh, that's a good one. So, me being his cameraman, hearing stories like this gentleman right here, and hearing everybody that looked up to you with posters on the wall, my one word would be legend. Legend. I mean, at the end of the day, this guy right here had your posters on the wall.
You should video. Did you video him? Did you get his story?
Not yet.
You need to get his story.
You get his story. Here. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Scoot the chair closer.
No. Look.
Record session.
So, this man right here brought a bike and is going to show it tomorrow, and it's a beautiful bike. But he's got stories on, back in the day. How the bike was built and why he built it and all that cool stuff. So
how I first found it, it's a Skyway 26. You see it at the show tomorrow.
A guy that bought it back in 2016 from Planet BMX. He was going to build it. He decided not to. He held on to it for 10 years. He threw it on eBay. I picked it up off of eBay. I purchased it, and I built it, and now it's going to be at the Buckeye Bike Show.
So your wife has no idea how much you spent on it?
No, please don't tell her. Yeah, she don't watch YouTube. She don't watch YouTube. She watches TikTok and Facebook.
Perfect.
So she won't know. She has an idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I spent a lot of money on that bike.
Bikes are getting expensive.
It's a showstopper. It really is.
It's a beautiful, beautiful bike.
It's a diamond in the rough, and I
don't know about rough because it's pretty diamond-ish.
Oh my gosh, it is. Everybody was upstairs. I was showing them in the elevator. Everybody said something about it. They're like, I would vote for that one. I would vote for that one. Everybody.
All right. So tomorrow we're going to take some video of all the bikes that are being entered in the competition, and maybe we'll get you the people that are watching this video maybe to vote on what their best bike is. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jason.
Real quick, just to let everybody know, he was a poster that was on my wall above my bed when I was 13 years old.
Right?
I was starstruck when I saw you today.
As the elevators open, the doors open, he was on the outside of the elevator, I was on the inside of the elevator, and you should have seen the face that I saw. It was just, it was the awestruck that to me,
you're used to it, I know.
I'm just another guy that rides a bike, and I'm just another guy that has fun, and we're here to, ride our bikes.
I was talking to my mom today. I called her because she's holding on to my daughter watching my daughter right now. And I said, "You remember that poster that I had in my bed? The yellow one with the yellow bike that was above my bed?" I said, "He's here right now." I just told her that today. She's like, "Oh, really?"
That's awesome.
I was like, "That was that's what made me start."
Very cool.
I can't believe I'm sitting next to Eddie Fiola.
And we're doing interviews. It'll be up on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the notification button. Share it as much as you can. I don't know where these things are or where it's at. We're gonna hand this thing back to Jason because I've had one too many.
All right, you guys, that was the man himself, 14 minutes long. Thank you guys so much. This was day one. It was an amazing trip. We will see you guys tomorrow for the bike show. We're here till Sunday. It's only Friday, you guys. Eddie Fiola, we got Kid, we got Mindy. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Day 2 coming up. Adios.